Hello y'all and welcome back to the channel. Marquita here with Late Nights Early Mornings, and I am so excited to be able to share with you guys the things that I purchased from the 21 Days of Beauty at Ulta sale. Now there are a few other items I'm going to share with you that I purchased during that time frame, but that were not necessarily the 21 Days of Beauty special items. They were just some items that were either on sale or I was able to purchase using a coupon that they were running during that time. So before we get into it, I just want to ask, did anybody notice that maybe the items weren't selling the way they typically do? Some people said that things were selling out really quickly and you kind of had to have like a Hunger Games type situation going on to get the items that you wanted. And I do think that was true for a few things, but in general, just looking at the overall sale, I feel like things didn't sell out the way they used to during the 21 Days of Beauty, because it used to be if you were not online right when the sale started, if you didn't hit like those wee hours in the morning, like I've told you guys that hack, most sales start between 2 and 3 a.m. depending on whether they are functioning on Central or West Coast time. So midnight, technically for the West Coast, of course, would be 3 a.m. here on the East Coast, which is where I am. And some places go off of Central time, so they start at 2 a.m. and then some actually function on midnight. So anytime after midnight, whenever that sale kicks in, if you weren't there ready to purchase, or first thing in the morning for the store things, you know, if you weren't there within the first couple of hours of the store opening, those items would get sold out and you would be out of luck. So I just didn't notice that, I guess you could say, frenzy to get things. For a lot of things, there were a couple of items that I did see that went pretty quick. But other than that, I saw that items were still there late into the day, into the afternoon, into the evening. So I just wonder if things just didn't sell the way they typically do. Like maybe people have become more conscious of their spending, which of course, if nothing, the past couple of years have taught us you need to be ready. So I can understand why people aren't just frivolously spending the way they used to pre-pandemic. Also, Ulta did a 22nd day of beauty at the end where they put most, not all, but most of the items back on sale, and they were all available on one day at the sale price that they had been, which is 50% off. And so I thought that was interesting because as far as I can remember, they've never done that during the 21 Days of Beauty. So I just wonder if not only was it just not me noticing that things weren't selling, but as a whole, the sales weren't kind of where they hoped or predicted. Did you think things sold the way they have been in the past few years? Or did you notice any change in that? Or did you feel like things, you know, were pretty typical? But that was just my thoughts on that. So feel free to comment about that if you notice any difference. But let's go ahead and get into the things that I purchased. And these are not in any particular order in terms of when they were up for sale, just things that I got. And I think I'm going to start with what I think was my first 21 Day of Beauty purchase. And mainly because I want to put something on my lips. And I intentionally didn't put anything on because I want to be able to show you guys this. This is the Buxom full on plumping lip polish, and this is the color Brandy. So if you guys are familiar with Buxom, it is a lip plumping, they have lip plumping lip glosses and lipsticks. Now obviously you see my lips with nothing on them, they're already plump. But I did want to try it out because I've always heard good things about Buxom, and I do think that their stuff is pretty, like, I like their color selection. Brandy was actually kind of a purpley color. It's not quite as dark as it looks on the box, but it is a nice color. I do love like plums and purples. This was actually not a planned buy. I had actually looked at the 21 Days of Beauty sale thing that they had put out to kind of pick out what days I planned on buying items, and this was one I put as kind of a maybe. And I just so happened to walk in the store and they had a few left because most of them had sold out online, but they had a few left. So I saw it and I grabbed it up and I'm like, okay, we'll see how this works. I will say this is one item that I couldn't wait to go through this video with you guys to share. I actually have worn it a couple of times and I do like it, but I put it on just so you guys can see what it looks like. So it is a very pretty color. And this is a lip polish, so it's like a lip gloss. It's not a lipstick. So it does have some color, but it's a light color. it's a sheer color. And so you can definitely put this on over something if you want. For lip glosses with some color, I like to do 2 coats just to kind of get like a little bit of color. And you guys can tell, like you can see that the color is coming through and that I have it on. It has a little bit of shimmer in it, but not anything, as you can see, is not super glittery. I do love this color. I could definitely see myself repurchasing. And already I can feel it's a very gentle, what I call a gentle tingle. Like, yes, you feel it, but it is almost like mint. If you guys can think of like the mint peppermint patty or something like that. Like it's a minty tingle, but it to me is gentle. Like I can feel it doing something, but it's not painful. So you guys can see the color. So you can tell that I'm wearing something because you guys saw it before, but it's not super obvious. So this could be great by itself or with a companion lipstick on. So I loved this. I think like I said, I would probably buy this again and maybe get some other color. The next thing that I am going to share is the Tula Skincare. This is the cult classic Purifying Face Cleanser. So this I haven't used before, but I know about Tula. This is 4.2 ounces, which is one of their smaller version of the full size. They do have a larger version, which I believe was, I don't think it was on sale. I think it was just this size. But either way, this was a blind buy, but I do have this in the deluxe travel size. I think I got from Sephora. Again, haven't tried it yet, but I've heard so many great things about Tula Skincare. I know that they're a good product line, and so I don't mind switching up my skincare every so often just to try new products. And this is just a good everyday cleanser. So I added this. That was one thing that I had been planning and plotting on to buy. The other thing is they had the moisturizer on a different day that was up for grabs as well. This is the 24/7 Hydrating Day and Night Cream. And I'll take it out the box so you can see. So I want to have like a companion set, and I thought, well, why not get both for half off? This was $27 half off, which means that's going to be really expensive if I like it, which chances are, because it is really expensive, then my skin's probably going to love it. The Tula Skincare, this again is the probiotics and superfoods. So here it is here. And again, I have both of these in a travel size from Sephora, but I have not tried it at all. But I look forward to trying it. So like I said, there seemed to be a focus, a general theme on skincare, or a focus on skincare, which I think was great with the sale. My only issue is I would like to have seen probably more Black owned brands in the mix of the 21 Days of Beauty. And that's been pretty much my biggest gripe with Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty, or any of their specials, even when they do the hair special that's similar to that, is that they don't often put a lot of Black brands. There are some, and there were some. So I've seen more get incorporated, but just in general, given that Ulta does carry quite a few Black owned brands, very rarely do you see them in any of the specials like the 21 Days of Beauty, or when they do the hair care and all of that, or just minority hair care products and things like that. I would love to see those in some of those. So the other thing that I bought from 21 Days of Beauty was the Kylie lip kit. This was actually available on the last day, on the 21st day, and the lip kits were half off. I think it was $16, usually $32. And I purchased this. I know people have been giving Kylie's cosmetic line and skincare line a whole lot of crap. I can say that I've been riding with Kylie's lip kits since she started out, when it was just an online only business. Now, since then, she has changed the formula of the lip kits, I believe, to make it a clean beauty product. It was, I won't say it was always vegan, but to make it a clean beauty, there was some ingredients in there that people have, you know, research has shown could be cancer causing. So she did change her cosmetics line to take out some of those ingredients and change it up to make it a cleaner line. And so since then, people have been complaining about the lip kits not being as great and some other things. Now, I bought some when they first came out with the new in the pink box. So these are the new ones. The old ones were usually in a black box. I still have all of those that I purchased as well. But I did do a video comparing the two, the difference and how they wore and all of that. So I'll put that card up here for you to check out. But I'm still riding with Kylie and her lip kits. They haven't done me wrong. So I'm picky when it comes to long. I like, if I'm getting a matte lip kit, I want it to last and I want it to do what it's supposed to do. And so far, she has not disappointed me. Now, I know some people complain about it, but I don't have complaints. And I'm speaking as someone who wore these lip kits. My test or tried and true test would be when I used to teach. I didn't have time to be reapplying things. So that's one reason that I migrated to her lip kits when they first came out. And I would be able to eat lunch and still, you know, have lipstick. And as I drank my water throughout the day, I still was able to have the lip kits on. They didn't smear all over my face. And I didn't have to worry about reapplying. If I could reapply, like maybe touch up right in the center here from, you know, that's where you mainly eat and drink. But overall, I would still have lipstick on throughout the day. And so I didn't have to worry about going to reapply. And the one thing I love about these is you get the lip line. The lip kits come with the lip liner pencil as well as the matching matte lipstick. So this is color 306 Say No More. And this is a velvet matte. And I think people need to understand that when things are labeled a certain way, it does indicate the level of longevity. So a lot of times the velvet matte, it's not as harsh, I guess you could say, as a standard matte. And part of that is so that it doesn't dry out your lips as bad and you have a little bit more moisture. So it may transfer a little more than just a standard matte. And I think people don't realize that the matte gives you a little more of the color. It does last in terms of just wearing it for long wear, but it does transfer and it does come off. So this particular color, I love this bright color. It'd be a great spring, summer, or whenever you want to wear it, but definitely a spring, summer color. And it has the matching lip liner. Here you go here. And what I typically do when I use Kylie's lip kits is that I take the liner, line my lips, and then I also shade in my lips. And that was actually a trick that was taught to me by a MAC makeup specialist. Is she talked about, especially when wearing regular lipstick, that's one way to help with the longevity is to use the pencil to color in the lips and then put the color on top, because even when that actual lipstick kind of comes off from eating, drinking, or whatever, you still have the colored in pencil part that is a little more stained and permanent, so it adds to the color. So that's one hack if you didn't already know, but that's why I love that the pencils come with the matching lip gloss. And I'll go ahead and open this. I haven't worn this one, so I just saw that it was a pretty bright color. There were other colors that weren't as bright if this is not your thing. I will swatch it here so you can see. So it is giving a very nice kind of very hot pink fuchsia, which I love. So I can't wait to try this. If I didn't already have the buxom on, I will try it out for you guys, or would have tried it out for you guys. So look for, check out my Pinterest. I do post like makeup looks on there. So check that out and follow me, because maybe I'll do a look with this particular color. And I have done other looks with Kylie and some other things. But again, you can check out the video card when I compare the whole Kylie old versus new. So I believe those were all of my purchases from the actual 21 Days of Beauty in terms of the individual items. So now I want to show you some things I did purchase from Ulta. One being something that is exclusive to Ulta right now, which is the Donna's Recipe line. And this is by our girl Tabitha Brown. So if you aren't familiar with her, Tabitha Brown is a vegan. She's a Black lady, and she is from North Carolina, which is my home state. So I definitely enjoy supporting her. I have definitely supported her through her lines with Target. So she's done clothing. Her most recent line was a more of a kitchen focus. So it had like food, snacks, kitchenware like towels and things like that, which I also own and did a video on. So I will put that card up as well. But now she has moved into hair care, and this is a sweet potato pie extra creamy moisturizing shampoo and a moisturizing conditioner. And tell me these bottles don't give you lustrous pink lotion vibes. And if you know, you know. And this is rich and sweet, and it says it's made with real sweet potatoes stirred with vanilla and sprinkled with warm cinnamon. Perfect hair recipe for nourishment and moisture for hair and scalp. That's the same thing for both of these, the shampoo and conditioner. She does have a leave-in conditioner as well. I didn't purchase that. I only purchased the shampoo and conditioner, regular like rinse out conditioner. So we'll see how those work. I have not tried these. They are on my list of things to try. So I will do like a product review on these once I do try them. And the other thing I purchased was the Camille Rose Almond Joy Twisting Butter. This is the sweet almond milk and honey. This is from what I would call like the original OG collection here, because she does have a few other lines depending on what needs you're looking for your hair. But this is really a holy grail for my twist outs. I love these. So if you've seen my most recent videos, past few videos, I was using this and I've used it in the past before. So this is one of my favorite twist out butters here. So with these items, I used a coupon where it was like 15 off 50, and it included prestige items. I just didn't purchase any. I almost bought a Burberry fragrance set, but then I decided to get something that I haven't tried yet, and I wanted to try these. And since they had the shampoo and conditioner in stock, I went ahead and got that. This particular line does have, like I said, a leave-in conditioner as well as a styling cream, and there's also oil as well, which I didn't get those things because I have, like I said, this is my styling butter and I have other things, so I may get them later with another coupon or sale. But for now, I just want to try the shampoo and conditioner just to see how it goes. I've heard people say pretty good things about it. So again, natural hair, we'll see. Try it out. And the last thing, or another thing I picked up, not the last thing, is another Camille Rose product, and this is the Caramel Co-Wash Cleansing Conditioner, Coconut and Rosemary Oils, again from the OG collection. You can tell by the labeling, but I haven't tried the co-wash. Now I have the shampoo and conditioner. I use that as well from this collection, and then I use the twisting butter, but I also want to try the co-wash, and it wasn't in store. It was available online only, so I had to order that. And then last, let's see what I picked up. Sorry, my air kicked on. Definitely was trying to beat that buzzer. The next thing that I have here is the Juvia's Place. So this was something I found in store. My particular store had a bunch of makeup that was marked down, and they had a lot of Juvia's Place products here. As you can see, these are all eye products, and I'll go through each one in a second. But the first one that I have here that's open, and I've actually been using this, and it is the Juvia's Place Eye Sculpt Eye Shade Brow Gel. This one is just clear, and I'm wearing it right now, and I mean it's clear, so you're not going to be able to see much. But that's what it looks like, and you just have a brush. You can use it to shape as well. Now this also comes in colors, and I did pick it up in the color Ebony as well. So now with this, the Ebony one, you can use it to fill in and then also sculpt, so it's kind of a blend. But because I use my e.l.f. Pencil to shade in a little bit, and then I just topped it off with the clear gel. As you can see, this had been $12. It was on clearance for $3. So I've never tried it before. I just picked it up. I've never tried any brow gel before. I've only used like a pencil. So I picked this up just to try it out. Same with this one. This is the brow gel in the color Ebony. It was also $3, had been $12. And then I picked up the brow pen, which had been $14, and it was marked down to $3.50. This is also in the color Ebony. I have not tried this yet, so looking forward to it. I am an e.l.f. stan when it comes to the eyebrow pencil. Oh, looks like this should have a top, and it doesn't, and that might be why it's on clearance. So we don't know if this is gonna work, but this is what it looks like. And I'm kind of sad now because I think it's all dried out because it doesn't have a top. Wow, I might need to return this. Should have checked on that. But see, there's no top here, and this would have been a brow pen that probably would have been great. So yeah, I'm gonna have to take this back It was only $3.50, so if they decide not to take it or whatever, no biggie. I'm not gonna be a little salty, but yeah, I'm sad because more so because I want to try it out, so that sucks. And then last but not least, I did pick up the brow pencil, which had been $18.88 apparently, or $18, and now it's $3, or it's marked down to $3. And again, this is in the color ebony. It had been they had other shades as well, but as you can see, I have black, aka ebony, hair and eyebrows and everything else naturally, so that's why I picked the ebony colors. Now this one looks nice. This does look similar to my e.l.f. pencil here, and you can twist it. It is retractable here. So I will be giving that a try, and I'll probably pair it with the brow gels as well, just to see how they do together. But so far it does pretty good. Like I said, I have the clear brow gel on top, but I mean, there's nothing really to see because it's clear. Really sad about my pencil though, about the brow pen. Really sad about that. And then I also picked up some Neutrogena makeup remover wipes, just because I think I need to hit my total of $50 when I was buying that Donna's Recipe item. So yeah, got these. These are travel size. I typically use the makeup eraser, not the official brand, but Ulta's version of the makeup eraser cloths to take off my makeup. But sometimes when I'm feeling lazy or if I'm on the go, I will use the makeup wipes. So I do try and keep a few around from time to time. And last but not least, this little purchase here was really just a random buy here. This is a hair bow. It's kind of like the headband that you put on, like if you're doing your makeup or whatnot, just to keep the hair out of your face. And this probably was left over from Christmas, given the color scheme here is red with the plaid. Had been $8 and it was $2. This is Ulta's brand Whim. I do have a couple more of these from in different colors, so I do like them, and I was like, for $2, why not? And it was the only one left, so I picked this up as well. And they are pretty soft, and like I said, it is just a headband, and it's cute, and you can do all your makeup and everything without worrying about your hair when it's down or whatever being in the way. So that is everything that I have to share with you from Ulta. Let me know if you guys picked up anything from 21 Days of Beauty. Was it something that you would have liked to see on the sale that wasn't there? Or maybe the sale wasn't hitting for you this year the way it has been in the past. So for me, as you can see, I only picked up about 3 items from the actual sale. Or really, let's see, 4 items from the actual sale. And then everything else was just due to the coupons and whatnot that they had. But either way, let me know in the comments what you picked up, what you liked, or what you would like to see in the future for Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.